Welcome to Home Service Happy Hour, brought to you by Service Monster. At what point in your business did you realize, and I don't know, this might even be recent, or maybe you even say you haven't yet. At what point were you like, holy shit, what we can do here is like incredible. The runway of this business. Like when you started out, did you know what the potential was, or did you just start out thinking it was a job?
No, it was just a job. The guy I learned from was just one guy and his nephew and his buddy or something. Just a few.
The old dude with the helper?
Yeah, new construction. I didn't do a ton of work or nothing. So then podcasts and business books, that you don't like, and listen to people and listen to all the big names, right? The Tommy Mello's podcast and the Rhino guys podcast, Ken Goodrich, all the big names, Ishmael's killing it or whatever, right? So you see all them guys and you're like, well, maybe this shit is possible. So you start doing it, and then you start learning a few processes, and you get some help from people that know how processes work. Hire a bookkeeper. Start, nerds. Start getting all that stuff, keeping track of that stuff and figuring out what it actually means to making money, not making money. I just always was like, we got jobs going on. I didn't know what none of that shit meant. I still don't know a ton about it. I rely a lot on other people, but we're making it happen.
I was gonna say, do you mind me sharing size of your company from a revenue perspective? Are you cool with me sharing?
That's fine.
So right now you're at a $6 million pace, plus or minus, I think plus probably. Was there a point when you look back at your trajectory where you're like, that was where we figured it out, or we figured this one thing out and we were stuck at 500,000 and all of a sudden we were 2 million? Is there any inflection point you can look back on and say, man, that thing was the knob that we turned that sent us down the path that we're on now?
I would say I never did any marketing at all. And then as soon as I hired somebody to help me do some marketing, I did some little league shit and put my name on the church flyer, stuff like that. But when I finally spent some money with somebody to do the website, do some SEO and some paid Facebook ads and stuff like that, and realized how much it actually works, that's when I was like, all right, I'm figuring it out. And then since then, I went through a couple marketing people. And, it's like, well, this guy, what do they call it? Gray hat, black hat. I'm like,
yeah.
So I'm starting to talk to some people who are like, that shit you're doing is going to get your website shut down forever. I'm like, okay, well, we probably shouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah. So what do you recommend?
Yeah, switch. And then and then 6 months later, you watch another podcast and someone's like, if they're doing this, this, and this, and this, that's gray hat. You're not good. It's like, okay, well, that's all the shit we were just doing.
Yeah.
So you learn.
Time to make a shift. Right. Hey, Home Service Heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our Home Service Happy Hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.